Hi everybody, we are back here to Magi. This time, two new things. One, yes, a new scenario. Oh, not exactly that much. I did some renovations here, and I decided also try to experiment new places. So I was recording here, um, and now I'm here, just the other side, really. Um, so let me know if you think that this location is better, if the other one was better, you know. Also, the second thing was that usually you should know by my recording. Uh, I think I already told this sometimes, but what I am doing recently is recording 4 episodes of each series in the same day in the same recording session. So I usually, which means that I usually record 12 episodes, right? Four of each series, being Magi, and the other two that I do right now, Ruby and Slime, right? So I usually do that. But last recording section, I was not able to record 2 episodes of Magi. So today in this recorded section, I will try do 6. The last time I end up with Magi and I was not able to finish in time. Now I begin with Magi and I was going to try to do 6. So yeah, episode 11 now and until episode 16, right? So yeah, last time, what we have last time on Magi? Oh yeah, the battle between the Magis, and we have. I sorry, I should have rewatched the episode because it has a long time since the last recorded section. I feel that it has like almost 1 month. I usually don't take that much between record sections. Usually is at maximum 2 weeks. Usually I do 1 week, but a couple of times I'm not being able to record in this length wait time between, right? Um, and has 1 month that I did not record Magi or anything else. So yeah. But I do remember, I don't remember the names, but it was a battle between Magi, the main character, and Aladdin, right? And the Dark Magi, whatever. And supposedly the Dark Magi died, and also apparently or Jean as well. I don't believe any of those two are dead. Maybe the Jean. So yeah, that's basically. And also we had something about um, Alibaba being his place, and old friend that is completely manipulating him. Also Simba, the conqueror of 7 dungeons, whatever, is trying to help. Yeah, basically it's, oh yeah, and we find someone else from the dark continent, whatever. So I took too much time. Let's just begin the episode and see what this episode reserves to us now. Okay, you gonna finish him? And finish him! Photology! Yep, wow. Explosion. That's powerful. Really powerful skill that he has. I mean, I don't really feel. See, he's okay. Oh. Who it is? Okay, so we have Maybe a new Magi? Okay. I was not expecting this. Huh. Now let's skip. Little Judao, okay. That's something. A new visitor. The actual king right now, not the previous one, like the other princess that we saw. Okay. Yep, that is a psycho look that she has in her face. Okay, that is a weapon. Wow. You have to admit, she may be evil, but she has a cool weapon. That is important. And it's a powerful one. Oh. Yep, nothing. She hadn't done anything. She was really just protecting someone that is her ally. That was being attacked indefensively by the evil main character. I mean, not the evil main character, but the evil Jean. Or the good Jean doing evil things. Yep, he is a prince. Okay, now the question is who's gonna save everyone, because it's clear that we have a massive disadvantage and we are even tired of the previous battle, so I don't think this battle gonna go on much. Wait, what? See? I told you. Yeah, that was obvious. I'm Simba. You are Simba. See? Yep. That was funny. It's funny that I can predict that as well. Really? That's where you're. Yeah, definitely. No, it's not because of that. Obviously. That's not gonna be a good idea. What this come? And this come? Wow. Oh wow. Worst timing ever. Different. True. Who's not briefing? The kid? Yep, I knew it. War domination at this point. This guy. Never, never, never is too much. Yeah, that was obvious. Yeah, that was obvious. It's his piece. Yeah, that's basically how it is.
モルジョノ福王様あなたはそれを私たちに止めてほしくてここに来たんですかそうだよやりましょうアリババさん私たちでそのふざけた
Please, Alibaba, say something. Don't froze. He froze. God damn it. Ah, he froze. Don't froze. Don't froze. Wake up, please. Please. Don't froze. God damn it, the episode's gonna end. The episode's gonna end. God damn it! So very fast here, let's begin the review. At the beginning we see the out match. Apparently, our evil Magi was really dying. Um, and as I predicted, he would not really die. Or if he died, he would be revived somehow or whatever. Like he's too much important. We can see him in his character design, and even like it's so obvious. I feel that he's going to be the final boss, or at the very least, he's gonna be until very long time, very much near the end, maybe. But it was definitely too soon to he be out of the question here, right? Out of the plot. Then appear more enemies. The princess, which apparently is the princess of the Ko Empire, which was obvious when they say, well, they are from the Ko Empire, and one of the guys call her princess. Like, that was obvious. And there were people like, who is her? Maybe they are important, but who? Of course. At the very least, the girl was, and was confirmed at the end of the episode, she is the princess of the Ko Empire, different from the princess that we know in the previous arc. Apparently, she is the princess of the actual king, right? Because if I remember right, it has a long time since I watched that episode, a long time. So, that princess was the daughter of the previous king, and the current king just decided to let her be in the empire for kindness, which again it probably is because she is one of the conquerors of the dungeons, so like it is beneficial for him to be like to have someone there on your side, right? I think is obvious. I think it's that again we do not see the king yet, so and this is probably the princess, the daughter of the current one. um Again, we also don't know how much princess and princess and prince we have on the Ko Empire, right? But apparently, let just I will treat her as the only one until we see that she has any kind of brother or sister. Then we have also this character named Ka Kobun, okay, which is just a second. Let me go back here. Cockopum, which apparently is the mage. I don't know if I can call mage, Magi, whatever. Like he don't seem to be a Magi. Maybe the only Magi on the Korra Empire is the one, the dark, which apparently it is the case. But he knows some magic for sure, like at the very least healing magic, and with water it seems as well. Um, and we also have another guy, um, another big one, which I don't know exactly what he does. The princess, it looks like she has also an item for the dungeons, which makes her able to do like some kind of weapon of water. Real badass. Also, it is a pretty gigantic place, like because like And the first image was hard to see, so it looked like it was only the princess and other two guys. But no, he has, I don't know how much people who was there. Like, it's gigantic. It's a whole screen full of that. But the most important, of course, was the princess, the guy that is healing, a giant one, and another that is not that giant, but it's close to be a giant. Uh, yeah, I don't know exactly who are there or what are there. Um, it's funny because um, and we see some of the fights, and I'm not gonna go full much into this because we don't even know the names of these characters, but there is one with a sword that apparently fight Alibaba, which it makes a lot of sense since they are from an empire. They also have the lessons and all from the empire, and we see how Alibaba have difficult to be against someone like this. Completely different from the guy from the first episodes that also kind of have the same treatment, but like not even close as much, right? Um, and we have the whole conversation between Simba and the princess, which is crazy. The whole power that he has of kind of nullifying Magoi. If I call magic, it's the same thing. Like, come on. Uh, it's kind of crazy and definitely a lot of OP. I'm thinking in how, like, a lot of stories do that of you having a character that is really OP, and you have to accompany you in your story, and how I'm just thinking how you're gonna do with later on, how you're gonna explain that he will not be with you, all the time protecting you. Uh, in a case right now, I don't see how the story gonna go in a way that we're not gonna have him close. At least in his arc, I don't know how long this arc gonna be. If it's going to be the whole show, he probably gonna stick with us together until the end. So like, it's kind of crazy. I also gonna like to mention one part of the conversation between the princess and Aladdin when she said that, well, we're only doing we were only protecting the one of our allies, and Aladdin was not even hearing and say, "Yeah, but he is doing evil things here with us." Like, I'm not gonna say that this is such a kid, because like technically Aladdin is a kid, right? But the thing is, it's a whole trick about responsibility as a kid. It's hard. But the thing is, your gene was doing something evil. He was attacking someone that is a complete defenseless and was just smacking down and killing him of punches and magical punches. Like, it is something evil. Doesn't matter if your enemy is evil, you're doing something evil as well. You know, it's different when you're like, yeah, he's trying to killing us, and I just go there and kill him when he is trying to attack us at the same time. But when he's defenseless like there, like, dude, stop, right? Um, so she kind of has a reason when she say that. Of course, 1 second later, because of that, she decided to kill everyone. So like, yeah. But you can say that she did that as a defense mechanism as well. In a court of law, this could pass. Could pass. Uh, um, Again, I totally understand Aladdin's rage of protecting his friend and whatever, but like, he was wrong. He was totally wrong with there. Um, and then we have the whole thing with um, the gene not response and Aladdin. Like, when I see that, yeah, Aladdin, don't do that, because I was thinking exactly what exactly happening. Like, you will end up losing your strength, but after a second, I end up, wait, but this is a good thing. because you can rest as well. Like, and oh, but that was thinking of him not doing that alone, where no one is here to watch you, and you just collapse because you give too much money. Like, that was a terrible idea. Again, uh, just tell everyone like, hey, Alibaba, here, I gotta give energy to my friend so he's not gonna die. But if I pass out, please help me. But no, he just do whatever he wants without telling anyone, and almost die because of that, and not even help his Jin friend. So like, stupid. Ah. Um. And we have this comic scene with Alibaba and Morjana when Morjana enter his room and think that maybe interrupt Alibaba in I don't know, one of his sessions of um, knowing himself better, touching himself, whatever, making an exam. I don't know. I wouldn't make a joke, but better not. Also, I had to think. I don't remember if I mentioned that. I feel we have some moments. I feel very, very, very little. Uh, but the thing is, Morjana is the main girl of the story. I think that is obvious. With the main characters being Aladdin, Alibaba, and her, right? So of course she's the main girl. The thing is, with stories like that, usually you have at the very least one character that will have a romance relationship. And I know that usually in a lot of shonens they don't do that quite well for a lot of reasons, and I'm gonna enter this discussion. But the thing is, not every time all the main characters, the main characters, in this case those that I mentioned, gonna have some kind of relationship, right? Or gonna end up with some kind of relationship. The thing is, usually it's the protagonist, right? In this case, Aladdin. But I don't really feel that we have any scenes between Aladdin and Morjana, for example, because we don't have really any other girl that would be for any of the main characters, or any guy for Morjana besides our main characters. We don't really have any kind of person like that. So the idea would be that Morjana would it be with one of the two, Aladdin or Alibaba. Also, could be that Aladdin and Alibaba could be together. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna judge. But the thing is, for all the relationship that we see, all the scenes that we see, it feels like they are building way more the relationship between Alibaba and Morjana, which is crazy because like it's really rare when we don't have this kind of relation when you have relationship between main characters, but the main character, main protagonist, right, is not involved somehow. Um, so it is kind of crazy to think of. I may be wrong, and they end up in the end we're gonna stay with Aladdin. I don't know, could be, but it feels like they are building way more. Not only because of this episode, this scene, whatever, but because of almost every episode that they interact and anything. Also, I'm just thinking because I still have difficulty to imagine how this universe works as a term of um, how can I explain this? Uh, I don't have the map of the universe in my mind exactly. Um, it's good that in this episode they show like a map of where this country is. So okay, it looks like south of a continent, very close, shapeless as Africa. So it kind of helps a lot to me to understand how where they are. But the thing is, she comes from a dark continent, whatever, which is like a country that has a completely different level of technology and whatever. Like, and he is the technically the rightful king, also of one of the big nation, and we have the whole thing about the Magis had to choose a king, whatever, to rule the world or whatever. Like I feel that all the story is building up to the in the end, Alibaba be the king of the whole planet, and Morgiana being the queen. You know. Now the question is, what the fuck will happen to Aladdin? And in general to the Magis, because I still have a lot of doubts how exactly Mags are born. Maybe they are not born like normal humans. Um, there are a lot of theories that I have in mind about this. So I don't know. And I also took too much time with this review. So let me finish here very quickly. What more we I have to say? Well, we have one more episode of Alibaba being just a fan of the show and not even a character. He's just. I feel that this couple of episodes, this couple of 4 or 5 episodes, since the episode that he appeared, right? Until like he's just watching the series. He's not there. He's just, he's like us, but he's there, but he's not doing anything. You know, he's just watching the things happening on live. Like, you know, huh, huh. Oh yeah, that happened. Cool. I know that why he has some pressure, he has some responsibility, and he's not leading that well. But I feel that which is worse is that he still like thinks of his friend as a good person. Like, dude, it's so obviously like, and the whole conversation that we had in the end of this episode about the king doing what he wants to do and transform the country in a slave country, whatever. I'm really afraid that in the end he will end up allying himself with his old friend again. Even if it's so obvious that yeah, the current king, sorry, the current king, yeah, is prime responsible of everything, but like, and we also have the co-empire with at the personification with the banker and also the dark Magi, whatever. What was his name? Judah, something like that. But your friend also is responsible of that, or you just forget that he was responsible for everything that happened. Like, if he did not did what he did, would not be in the situation that he is right now. Like, so it's so stupid that he still think of him. Like, I totally understand he ideal of, well, my friend, I have to save my friend, and maybe he has some guilt light inside of him still, and I can bring him back. Like that, I can understand, but it's not the case here. He's evil. He's completely evil, and like I understand that maybe he begin as a type of Robin Hood, a really dark version of Robin Hood. That said, Robin Hood is not that light. It's a dark story more than most people remember. But it's still like he's wrong in almost every possible way. So the main thing is I like Alibaba, so that is one of the reasons that I get so angry with him. um, and Simba being responsible and doing all this thing uh, makes even worse for him. I would say, right? Because it shows how far he is to be a responsible leader, whatever. Um, one last thing before I begin the next episode is I do understand how hard it would be for the country to raise up his own um, money, I would say, right? Because they kind of explain how Simba as well in his kingdom has also money for him people, but it is only for hidden people and it cannot go outside, you know. so it has only value inside his kingdom. So it's not that much valuable than what he has to co-empire that has can go for a lot of other places. But like this can be resolved with negotiations between kings. Like, come on. For example, if you have um, Alibaba being the king and talking with Simba, oh yeah, we're gonna create a new coin, and we're gonna try to make a comparison between my coin and your coin. I mean, I think coin. I know that is not the term. I make this paper and I'm gonna make this become money, and then I'm gonna compare with your money, and we're gonna see exactly, and we're gonna begin doing trade more professionalism. That's not the word, but like it can be done. I don't remember the conversation that Simba had with that king, whatever, but like, huh? I do be thinking here. Simba could be like, because I look to Simba and I feel that he knows and he understands way more the situation of everyone. Um, Even when he's wrong, like he can adapt and learn very fast, and he usually goes with what I'm be thinking that is the right choice. So I don't know. I'd be thinking that maybe he also think what I'm thinking right now of the idea of making a new coin. sorry, sorry, make a new money for them and do what I'm saying, but he don't want to do with that king. It could be that as well. Again, we understand you can use a real universe example with the dollar, the euro, the real, whatever, many coins, many money that we have in many countries, and yeah, uh, some are more valuable than others, but they exist and they function in any or in most countries. They accept them, so like you can do that. Even if your money would be weaker than the other kingdom, it is better than you don't have any. Um, and I assume that is not that hard to do. Like, come on, it's paper. Uh, but this all comes with relationship with other kingdoms as well, because you can create a money and they don't accept. Yeah, I don't like that color. Yeah, green. Yeah, yeah, my money has to be blue. Yeah, I don't accept that. It could be that they could give any excuse in the matter of this level of technology and communication. They don't even need to give an excuse, really. So like, it could happen. That's why it's so important to have guild leaders that has good relationship with other neighbor, especially neighbor kingdoms. So that's why I'm really thinking on the future with Simba being king of one kingdom and Alibaba being king of another. And even I give the example of, in the end, Alibaba be the king of the planet with Morgiana being the queen. But like, even if that never happened, like with Alibaba being king of his kingdom and Morgiana became the queen of her, like for example, look, more relationship between kingdoms, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna go and finish this because it's too long, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.